Hello, hello, hello.
What's going on? Happy Saturday.
Happy
What's up,
Saturday.
dude? How you doing? Welcome to the Bars Open with Beth and Greg. I'm Greg, and that is Beth. Thank you all for joining. You're having a good Saturday. A little different for us on a Saturday. Decided we were going to go do a little Friendsgiving last night.
Friends and birthday.
It was fun as shit.
Friendsgiving and birthday celebration.
Yeah, that was fun.
It was a good time.
Had a good time. Holly D's on. Hi, Greg.
Holly.
Wake for once, Robbie. What's going on? Feels like a Friday night.
It does feel like a
It's
Friday.
cold here in South Texas.
It's
Not
really
like it is
cold
up
for us.
there.
For us, it's cold.
Yeah.
This early in the fall season.
Right. Absolutely. So, Beth, Holly said, Beth, you look fire.
Oh, thanks.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers.
It is Saturday. We're like, you know what? Let's do a quick little show.
My week-old wine, it tasted like ass when I first got it, so it can't be any worse a week later.
Yeah, it can.
Yeah,
It tastes like spoiled, shitty wine.
Nah, it's fine.
It's all good.
It's fine.
Cheers. We're going to pop some bubbly.
It actually might be better.
That's at the end of its useful life.
Oh, well, the bottle's done now, so.
Was that the rest?
Yeah.
Nice. Nice. We've got some fun shit to talk about today. Bunch of shit going on
Robbie.
with Elon Musk and the Idaho murders. We're going to talk about that. It's kind of interesting.
Kind of sad. And not kind of sad. It's really sad.
Very sad. Yeah, absolutely.
Kind of weird.
San Francisco's got some guaranteed income for some people.
I can't wait to hear about that.
Yeah, that's some fucked up shit. Anyway, it's all good. Happy
Snoop Dogg.
Happy Snoop Dogg. You want me to pop that bottle of bubbly? Let it breathe?
Sure.
All right, let's do this. All right.
I'm always
Where can everybody find us, honey?
They can find us on all the social media events. So Instagram, the FB, iHeartRadio,
The big ones.
Amazon Prime,
iTunes,
Spotify.
Spotify.
Why are you having me do it if you're going to do it?
I'm just trying to help you remember.
I think that names most of the good ones.
I know, Robbie. We're going to talk about that here in just a minute.
Oh, geez.
Oh. So I happened to mention last night, hey, we should do some mimosas.
Yes.
Right? And here we are at 7:45 at night doing mimosas. Is this an evening drink?
It's a whenever you want drink.
It is, right?
Technically.
You pass me one of those?
Yes. Hold on.
I didn't want to do the big flutes because, I'm probably going to spill this everywhere.
Don't you dare, because it's going to be sticky. You're fine. It's good.
No,
You got to put your finger on it. That's
dangerously
that's
close
what she
there.
said.
We just finished recording another episode of
Probably
the Castro
put
Files.
some orange juice in it.
There you go. Trade it up. Just finished recording an episode of the Castro Files. Go check that out tomorrow night at
Mimosas make me feel fancy.
8 p.m. Interrupt your football, or if you're not into football.
Are a lot of
That
people
works.
still into football?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think it's making it. I don't want to say it's making it, but it never went anywhere.
Let's say it's a comeback.
Exactly. So cheers. One more cheers.
I was like, didn't we just?
Yeah, we're going to try this though. It's the $12 bottle of champagne. It ain't exactly this fancy stuff.
For me, fancy stuff now means like $50. It's good.
Not bad.
Orange juice fixes anything.
It really does.
I mean, if it can fix a PBR,
Double-fisted.
if it can fix a PBR, it can fix anything.
Have you ever had that? What's that called?
Sunrise?
The Sunrise?
PBR
PBR
Sunrise?
and orange juice.
It's really good,
Drink
actually.
that shit at like
We drank that shit in the mountains
up in Flagstaff.
in Flagstaff, Arizona.
I think it was early in the day, 11 o'clock, noon, something like that.
I think we were going to go skiing, and then we decided not to go skiing and just
was that
go
when
drink.
when we couldn't get up the mountain because
I think it
we
might
didn't
have
have
been.
4-wheel drive or chains?
Well, no, I don't know. I remember that happening, and I think we went drinking that day, day too. But I can't remember if that's the reason why. I
We
feel
went
like
sledding instead.
I think so.
And then we went and hit a bar early.
About 5 o'clock, I think.
Maybe that's what it was. Yeah, absolutely. So,
It was still fun.
hell yeah.
I'd never been sledding before, so
It's cold and
as
overcast.
a Hispanic woman, you don't go sledding a whole lot, especially when you grown up in the South. It is what it is.
Yeah.
So I was like a 5-year-old going, do it again. Yeah, it was fun.
That's what she says on a regular.
I do.
Do it again. Do it again. It's all good. Dude, Buffalo, New York got 77 inches of snow. That's over 6 feet of snow.
There is at least once a month during the fall and winter reasons that gives me another reason why we're never moving to New England.
Yeah, no, fuck that. No.
Because this is very,
Dude,
what
that's
we're having
crazy,
is very
though.
much
I don't know
New
why.
England weather right now. without the snow. It's
No,
damp and
like
cold, and it's different.
This is like weather in New England during
fall.
like October.
Yeah, fall.
Like
October, November. Maybe even December.
Kind of like
bit.
right now. This is
like because I remember we went that one Thanksgiving and it was exactly like this the whole week we're there, and I was like, oh hell no.
Yep.
Hell no, am I ever living here?
I don't know. Update on Milo the cat.
Oh,
we
Milo.
just thought, why the fuck didn't, or Beth thought this, why the fuck didn't we name him Whiskey? I don't know.
Whiskey cat.
So now his middle name is Whiskey.
He's Milo Whiskey Lamontagne.
I posted a quick video out on Instagram.
He's super cute.
You want to see him? I forgot to tag you in it. Sorry.
It's okay. It's awesome.
Wah, wah, wah.
I'm used to it.
So there was a Trump Twitter poll
Okay.
that Elon put out.
Okay. I haven't seen it.
So he basically went out and said, should we bring back President Trump to Twitter? And so this was, and it's going to get to the comment or the chat here in a second. Basically, Twitter poll from Elon Musk asking users whether he should reinstate former President Donald Trump. It hit 14 million votes, and I think I just saw on Elon's Twitter it was viewed 130 plus million times.
Wow.
So he's got like I think Elon has like something fucking ridiculous as far as like
followers.
I think it's 119 million people follow his Twitter account, which makes sense. I mean, fucking Elon. Well,
especially now because people want to see if he's going to fail. So.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's hilarious.
I love the news. They're like, I don't even know how it's gonna stay open.
But it's funny that he put it out there and said, as of 5 p.m. last night, he had 14 million Twitter users had voted. Musk poll with a 51%. It's at 52 to 48 right now. So then he just came out 57 minutes ago and said the people have spoken. Trump will be reinstated.
Nice.
So I think it's funny that he left it open to a fucking Twitter poll. Like, oh, the president of the United States shouldn't be on Twitter. Could any of those fuckers really be on Twitter?
Like that. I just saw one that said the woman behind Trump's Twitter suspension fired by Elon Musk.
He fired fucking everybody.
I don't think she was sought out just for that. I think he said.
I think she was fired a while back. Yeah, she was like the number 3 charge of shit back there. So yeah, it was kind of interesting.
And it's funny because I do have something that says, "Do I want to follow?"
But is Donald Trump on it yet? I don't know.
No, it asking me if I want to follow him.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That's the official presidential one.
Oh,
like it always asks you if you want to follow it. So, like I'm on the Donald J. Trump at Donald Trump, the official, visit the official Twitter, blah, blah, blah. So there's the real I think it's the at real one. I don't know.
I don't know either.
I think it's at real. Yeah. But it's still, he hasn't tweeted anything. So is he back? I don't know.
Well, I think it's Saturday night. Funny. He's like, I'm not going to worry about it on a Saturday night.
That motherfucker's worried about everything all the time. Right.
He's got people. He's got people who worry for him about stuff.
No, he's the guy that's what got it's his big mouth in his Twitter shit. But you go back and you look at like the last tweets that he put out. And I saw somebody push this out earlier. Let's see if I can find it. His last 2 tweets as President Trump 45, because then they archive them. Mm-hmm. After that, were literally, this was January 6, 21. I am asking for everyone at the U.S. Capitol to remain peaceful, no violence. Remember, we are the party of law and order. Respect the law and our great men and women in blue. Thank you. That was his last tweet.
Huh.
I don't know that that's really all that controversial. Just saying.
It's so funny to watch like people's stuff. Like this person is like Donald Trump's Twitter account, which he used to organize domestic terror attack. Really?
I think BLM and Antifa actually have accounts. So does like whatever the fucking Shah of Iran.
Like this person, else. I guess it's Midas Touch. I guess they're outraged.
Oh no!
Well, get off then.
Well, the other day it was supposed to shut down when Elon just locked the fucking doors, basically shut off everybody's badges. I thought it was hilarious. And then he posted videos.
Well, and everybody was saying there's no way that Twitter's going to be able to function. You and I talked about this. I was like, so here's the thing. Everything is already automated. The only time they need a human is when something breaks, which is probably often because it is a heavily used site. But
shit goes down everywhere. So you have IT people that just keep it running, right?
I do love how every story when I call this up though, Trump's Twitter, it's like breaking news. Breaking news.
Oh no.
Breaking, even CNN breaking news. Elon Musk restores Donald Trump's Twitter account following the results of a poll on the platform.
Oh.
CNN.
Dun, dun, dun.
You know what? I have Twitter because you kept sending me freaking links that I could never open. That I was like,
literally the only reason.
That's the only
Do you have
reason.
any followers?
No, I don't even ask for any.
I looked the other day. So on my Twitter.
Then I'm going to start using it for porn, and that's going to be about it. Your links and porn, since you supposedly say I can get it.
Dude, you can get porn all over it. I think, let me see if I can find it real quick. All right, so I went to mine, right? Let me see if I can figure out how to fucking use
How do I
this
even
thing.
know if I have any followers?
I literally don't know.
Don't know.
Welcome to your inbox. I can't even find my own goddamn account on this thing. So I have
21 following.
You have 21 followers?
Apparently.
It's because you're a woman.
Like maybe.
You got that hot name. Is it Lamama07 on there?
No.
What is it?
Beth Lamontagne at Whiskey Kitty. At Whiskey Kitty 69. That's why.
That's why.
Where's
they think you're a porn star.
Where's
mine? Literally, I looked at
Nico?
it.
Where's Nico? He'll love that.
I found I
mine.
had 2 people or 3 people, 3 accounts following me, and they were like porn.
They
stars.
probably all followed me and then were sadly disappointed when there was
You haven't
no
shown boobs yet.
racy
Exactly
toe pictures.
Fuck.
I think I made it at Whiskey Kick City 69 after a night of drinking. And I was like, fuck it.
This is
I'm
fun.
on Whiskey Kitty 69. Hey, you got to live.
Live, laugh, love.
Got to do what makes you happy.
Live, laugh, love.
I have an inbox. Welcome to your inbox. What he said.
I don't know. So
Stranger Things 4.
there was a
One last final
picture
season.
that Elon did put up of
2024.
last
That's
night
a whole fucking year away.
at
And
like 1 o'clock in the morning. And it was like him and a whole bunch of developers in there like working. Right. And he was there
here's
working
the
with
thing.
them.
He is asking for a lot of hours, but it's not
DJ.
like he's not going to be there with them.
Well, I mean, eventually he's not. He's the fucking
Well,
CEO
eventually
of
they
like 4
probably won't have to
companies.
work as hard either.
Yeah. Idea is to get it to work right. Make some money.
First one of the
Can
night.
you not do that? Jesus Christ. I don't know.
For those
We
of you that haven't
literally
been
just
with us for a
recorded-
while, I all of a sudden have this weird tick where I make this weird noise with my mouth when I think something's, I don't know, fun,
Fucking
outrageous,
whatever.
embarrassing, silly. For any reason, you'll hear it.
Stop it. Idaho murders. These are weird. So
This is crazy.
I don't know if you guys have been following this. I've got a couple stories. So this is where like 5 kids.
6.
or
Well, 6 kids lived in a house together.
Okay, give me the background.
So
You've
it's
read bit about it.
six students that lived in a house together.
Yeah.
It was a basement, a first floor, and a second floor, so a 3-story house.
Okay.
Um,
It's very, I mean, this is fucking, it's crazy. It's sad as shit. But they still have no idea.
no, and they do have footage of 2 of the 4 that were killed. The 2 girls at a food truck later on,
Yeah,
earlier that
earlier.
night.
Yeah,
Probably
I saw
after
that
going
earlier.
out. And that's the last time anyone
They
saw
got,
them
so
before.
there was a couple of things. So they
It's really sad, actually.
they've shifted the story a little
What
bit.
side do you think you're supposed to drink out on this?
I would drink out of the tall part because I don't
That's
think
what I'm thinking too, because I just tried and my nose hit it. I was like, well, that's
I don't
not
think
going to
that
work.
works. So Idaho
fancy.
murders private party drove 2 victims home.
Say that again, I'm sorry?
So Idaho murders.
Okay.
Private party, quotes, drove 2 victims' homes. Police now say, police initially said University of Idaho students Kaylee Goncalves and Madison Mogan took an Uber ride, but it wasn't the case. They shifted that. So this is
Oh,
in
they
Moscow, Idaho. I don't know if you guys have seen this, but it is crazy. I'm not
It
going to
is-
show any
No,
pictures.
I mean, they
because
don't have a lot of pictures, but they do have
the
like
ones are pretty gnarly from the outside.
like from the outside. Like
Yeah.
somebody was, so we heard about it last night from somebody at the party we were at,
Mhm.
and they said that they killed him in a Rambo style,
I don't know. It was
I guess,
bad.
gruesome.
A
Because
private party drove. So this
Rambo
is where
stuff
they're
is pretty
shifting
gruesome.
some of the story. So yeah, they were hurt. I mean, they were killed. A private party drove 2 of the University of Idaho homicide victims home just hours before they were murdered in their beds. So university students Ethan Chapin, 20, Zana Kernodal, 20, Kaylee Goncalves, 21, and Madison Mogan, 21, were stabbed to death in their off-campus.
So I know, and I don't know if it was
around
the
3 or
couple,
4.
that the guy and the girl were a couple, or the couple that survived
I
were
don't
a
know.
couple.
And then, so it said police initially said that in the press release Friday that Goncalves and Mogan were close friends, took an Uber ride home. from downtown and arrived at their home on King Road near campus at 1:40. They later changed it to say a private party drove them home, but it's unclear if the private party was someone the victims knew. So that's where it just
Well, and there
shifted.
was
That
also for
today.
a while there was a kid that was.
So I'm going to get to that real quick.
Okay.
Excuse me. This is a
Jumping the
gruesome and
gun.
heartbreaking tragedy, Uber communications manager said, obviously. But so they were out partying at Sigma Chi fraternity on campus before they returned home. And then later that day at 11:58, Moscow police responded to a 911 call regarding an unconscious person at the victim's home and discovered the 4 dead students upon arrival. So, I mean, the timing is all fucked up. That was in the morning.
Reread that again.
So at 11:58 in the morning,
Okay. So the next
they
morning.
found
Okay.
somebody that was unconscious and they found
In the
him dead.
door.
Yeah. Yeah. So and that's what we have. So then it says officers stationed at the home after the attack described a bloody scene, unfortunately. So the coroner stated that 4 victims were likely asleep. Some had defensive wounds and each was stabbed multiple times. There's no sign of sexual assault. Yeah. So then
here's the thing that I think of. Like, I just, this has to be somebody, like, okay, so in my head, I hope it's somebody they didn't know. I hope it sounds horrible. When I say it in my head, like, do you think it's a serial killer? I mean, think I'd prefer it to be a serial killer than some crazy college co-ed that just went batshit crazy and murdered 4 people.
Get you later, Holly.
Bye, Holly.
Come back. Just got to put the kids to bed. Awesome. Yeah. So Woom said the amount of blood to get to the ground floor is incredible. I'm guessing they were still alive. They were alive for a bit and the heart still pumping.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, but it depends on where they were because you see pictures from the exterior of the home and it's leaked out of the
That's
home.
how much blood it was.
Out of like the wall.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a door.
Right.
It's fucked up. So Idaho murders police rule out roommates, food truck bystanders as suspects.
Yes,
that was
that's the one
she brought up last night. And there's a video of like this dude just standing in the background.
Following them.
Probably, maybe
interacting
hanging
with
out.
other people in the little food truck crowd.
So they said 2 roommates who lived with the 4 University of Idaho students who were murdered on November 13th are not suspects in the case. Police have also ruled out a male bystander seen on security footage standing next to the victims, and just kind of goes through the same outline
Stuff.
Yeah, so but they still don't know who did this, which is pretty crazy if you think about it.
They haven't ruled out the other 2 kids, right? The 2 survivors.
They did rule them out.
Oh, they
That's what
did rule
just
them
said.
out?
Yeah,
I didn't hear that part.
Roommates.
I wonder how they ruled them out. Maybe time of death and when they got
well, I mean, think about the amount of blood
they had
and
to
stuff like that.
It
Like,
would have been.
It would transfer no matter what. There's gonna be some fucking trace,
right
under fingernails,
in your
especially if there was a defensive kind of situation, right? Where like maybe you're sleeping and you get stabbed here in the
pull
stomach.
your arm up,
You're automatically, even if you're asleep, you're gonna wake up.
Yeah.
Think. I mean, and then that's where it becomes. It's like if it's just an ultimately fatal, you're not going to move.
Right.
But I don't know. It's fucked up.
Sad.
We'll
Sad
keep
for their
an eye on
families.
this one. Yeah, and
especially this time. I mean, always any time of year, but this time of year, it's really hard when you lose people you love. Even when it's like natural causes, it's hard. Can you imagine for unnatural causes? It's got to be impossible.
I don't know. It's again one of those fucking things that you go.
Well, I hope whoever did it, they find them fast, and I hope that they don't strike again.
The police came out and originally said that there's no risk to the community. I'm like, motherfucker, somebody just murdered
you don't know
a bunch of kids
who did this or why they did this. There is still a risk to everyone.
Shit right there, right?
I mean legit.
Yeah,
it is
on a college campus.
Well, and here's the thing: the Scream series is based off of true serial killer.
Well.
It's based off of, I didn't say it was a reenactment of a true story. It's based off of a true serial killer that killed college students.
Yeah, that was that one dude. Yeah, we talked about him.
No, we didn't talk about him.
Yeah,
we watched the video. We watched part of
He's the guy that was living in he was living out in the woods behind some of the houses and stuff like that. I
don't remember.
I heard it on.
I was gonna say you probably heard it.
The Coffee Shop podcast, which he does like all sorts of crazy murder mystery kind of things. It's a pretty good one. Good. He's a very British
Luke.
He's
got a very British accent.
So I don't know. Fucked up. you know,
Each floor averaged a 14 by 3.
42 feet. That's, yeah.
Wow.
So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know.
It's insane.
Dimension. That's a shit ton. Yeah.
That's insane.
Oh, yeah.
Well, my thoughts and prayers are with those families and with the police, because now they're going to be under.
Well, they're under a shit ton of scrutiny already.
They're under scrutiny, and there's going to be eyeballs on them to see what they're going to do to bring justice to this. So Godspeed to them, because they're going to need it.
Godspeed.
Godspeed.
So San Francisco is doing San Francisco shit.
Huh. I just read a book that was placed in San Francisco.
What was it about?
It was a romance story.
Was it about 100 genders?
No.
About this one. Over 100 gender sexuality options on application for San Francisco's
100 gender options?
Yeah. So let me get into it.
What, can you say you're a centipede?
I'm going to go through some. Yes. Application for San Francisco's guaranteed transgender income program. Never mind the veterans. Never mind just the normal homeless people that are out there. Specific.
Never mind anyone who's struggling.
Yeah. Struggle's not real. So what's this going to do to people that are struggling? They're like, fuck it.
I'm going to become a transgender now.
Goddamn right. I identify as one of these 100.
Well, and they don't
things.
even really have to. They just have to check it on a piece of paper.
Right? Yeah, exactly. So gender identity options on the application included gender outlaw.
What application, may I ask?
There's an application.
Of what?
I'll tell you. Give me a minute. Jeez.
All right. Sorry.
San Francisco's gender guaranteed income program that stands for GIFT. It's gender income for transgendered people. GIFT. I don't know where that comes from.
What is it? Guaranteed income for transgender people. It's GIFT.
Shouldn't it be GIFT? No.
It should. You're talking about the P, but it's GIFT. If you leave off the people part, it's GIFT. GIFT.
They can't even get their acronyms right.
No, they did it.
Excuse me, I got something.
Gender income.
All right, you ready? So, program application provides over 130 gender, sexuality, and pronoun options, and encourages enrollees to check all that apply.
Why do you get more for everyone you check?
Maybe. The guaranteed income, the GIFT program, will provide 55 economically marginalized transgender people who have a monthly income of $600, less than $600, with $1,200 per month for a year and a half.
Wait, so they make less than $600 a month.
Less than $600.
You'll get $1,200.
Yeah. All right. So you'll broke,
actually
poor
get more
already.
Right.
That sucks. Like you should qualify for something else anyway.
Called food stamps.
Yeah. Although enrollees can make a maximum of $4,000 a month and still be enrolled in the program, according to
they can make
website.
Up to 4. That's like a huge You
want to get in some of these acronyms?
Hold on.
Or not acronyms.
$4,000 a month.
It's $1,000 a week. You're making $1,000 a week.
No, I'm saying that's $48,000 a year.
Yeah. You're in San Francisco, honey. The cost of living is way higher. Motherfucker, move.
Go where better jobs are, lower rent.
I'm just saying.
Live outside of San Francisco, maybe? Live in
Sacramento. No, everywhere in California is fucking expensive. And this
but San Francisco is ridiculously so. Remember when we were there visiting, we were just calling up shit, and like these little baby apartments were like $2 million. Yeah. I was like, I can't afford to live here, and I have a great job.
So you can choose from options like aggressive.
It's a gift from taxpayers, right, Robbie?
From like aggressive, which is just AG.
What's aggressive mean?
That's a
aggressive. Be aggressive.
Which is
what does it mean if you're aggressive gender?
Okay, so let me tell you, which is an identity label claimed by some African American and Latino masculine of center lesbians.
Wait, read it again.
This
African American and Latino.
It's an identity label claimed by some African American and Latino masculine of center lesbians.
What does it mean of center?
I don't know.
Masculine of center. I'm going to look that up.
So,
what does
they have gender, which is just GENDERF -- is another option. Gender.
Wait,
dash
what?
dash dash.
Dash 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 means I don't
It's an
know.
option. I swear to God, it's on this fucking list.
Genders. I don't know.
It's the idea of playing with gender cues to purposefully confuse stereotypical gender expressions, usually through clothing.
Wait, what? Who thought of this shit?
Fucking somebody's got a lot of goddamn time on their hands.
I'm getting paid way too much for a job that's ridiculous.
All right. So
masculine of center, a word that indicates a range personal understanding both in terms of gender identity and gender presentation of lesbian, queer women who understand themselves, relate to others in a masculine way. Wait, what? Wow.
Okay, so yeah, that's fine. You guys do your gender two-spirits. That's another one. You can be two-spirited.
Does that mean I have two souls? Or I think I'm an eagle in one spirit and I'm don't know what I am in the other spirit.
You're a donut on the other one. I'm an eagle.
I mean, if you tell me two-spirited.
I don't mean to, like make fun of people, but this is kind of fucking comical.
It's not making fun of people. It's making fun of the labels they're giving people.
Two-spirit is identity label used within many American Indian and Canadian First Nations
Native
indigenous
Americans.
groups to describe an individual that possesses both masculine and feminine spirits. It's all according to the University of Florida.
Don't we all?
You have a little bit of feminine, a little bit of masculine.
Depending upon what I'm doing
It's your yin
and my
and yang,
age.
your chi.
I mean, I was the girl who wore shorts under her dress till
they've got one for tomboy too. So
till like
right,
8th grade, and my mom was
done.
like, "That is enough, Castro. You gotta learn to not jump around in
It's
dress."
giving me ulcers, dude. We're not done yet, man. We got to get through the rest of the.
It's making me dizzy,
Right.
DJ, and it's not the
other
champagne.
other gender identity options, and I'm not making fun of it. It's just fucked up that there's 130. And you guys do you.
I'm
You call
making
yourself
fun of
whatever
it.
the
I
fuck
will say I'll make fun of it because it seems a little overkill.
You have feminine center, demigirl, boy, BOI, tomboy, Kanath, Xanath, and this one, Nina Uposkitspik.
That one just sounds like they're crazy.
Maybe
So
they're
do
throwing
you
some fucking letters
do you
together.
think that somebody said, okay, I know all these different words and I'm gonna
There's more.
look them up and then I'm gonna throw them together because they kind of like, if I was playing that flip game where things are related, one of these things is not like the other, but it's more like one of these things is like the other. These words go together. That's what I'm making fun of. I'm not making fun of the decisions that these people are making with their lives.
How much time do you have?
I am making fun of somebody. This is somebody's job. What do you think the title is? Genderification determinator.
Genderification?
Genderification.
Is that a word?
It's now because that's his job.
Applicants could also choose between sexual orientations like BDSM/kink.
Wait. That's the same fucking thing. BDSM is a kink,
which is defined as sexual activity involving such practices as the use of physical restraint. Your fucking buddy
My
here.
books, yeah.
We need to take down the clown guy, by the way.
I've told you that every week.
We need to bring up we need to get the Christmas stuff out soon. The granting and relinquishing of control, no shit. And then you have pansexual, scoliosexual.
What's that? They have a
no
bad
idea.
back?
They don't have
They
a
have
fucking definition.
scoliosis?
Yeah. So it'll prioritize certain groups. Isn't that?
Scoliosis is the back
Well,
thing.
isn't it, so it says gift will
curved-
prioritize certain
backbone.
groups.
Or,
Yeah, that's scoliosis.
yeah.
Such as transgender, non-binary, gender non-conforming, and intersex people who are also
This
black.
article makes
Wait
my
a
head
minute,
hurt.
hang on. So they're going to prioritize those who are also black, indigenous, or people of color experiencing homelessness, living with
Isn't that
disabilities and chronic
Racist?
above everything else.
Isn't that racist?
No,
if you're
of course
selecting
not,
out
honey.
specific people for stuff, that's the definition of racism.
Because of why? Not tan enough. Or I
mean,
don't come from some.
I'm not tan enough, but I am
You
a
would
person.
fit the bill.
I'm a person of
You didn't-
color, supposedly.
You don't even have to shave your head. Just be like, I'm an alligator.
I have a kink.
Yeah.
I get to put something. I don't really have a kink. I'm just saying.
Yes, she does.
Maybe. I want to know who came up with these terms. I want to know who they work.
There's
They've got to work for
literally
they've
a
got to work
list
for
of
the
them.
state of California, right?
No,
Like they've got to be a
it's the
government.
University of Florida.
Wait,
There,
what?
girl? There, you can go to Lion Martin Community Health, and they've got the fucking whole list of it. I can't see it. It's too small, but there's a billion
This
of them.
one made my head hurt. There's too much. There's just Do you think people are confused already with what the whole, I don't know the acronym well enough to like spout it out, but it's like the whole LBGTQF. What is it?
San Francisco wants to give you free money.
So that was like, what, 7? And now they're giving me 130. No wonder why people are confused about what they want to be when they grow up. I want to be a boy. No, I want to be a girl. No, I want to be center of mass that goes to the left.
Center of mass.
That goes to the left on a Monday and Tuesday, but to the right on Fridays and Saturdays.
Half of my atoms only want this.
I mean, it's just so confusing.
My porridge is too cold.
Okay, so I'm educated, right? I've
questionable, but yes.
I've got degrees.
You've got the degrees.
I've got degrees.
It shows you've done something.
I can't understand that, who can?
You have to be a gender studies major.
And there's such a thing.
That's it. Yeah, absolutely.
What do you do with a job? What do you do? What kind of job do you get?
That.
A make-believe job that's going to be gone in another 10 years when people are like, this is fucking ridiculous. We're going back to boy or girl.
Or it could be worse. It could be 1,000.
What was the tomboy one?
It was just tomboy.
The boy, B-O-I?
Oh, you could be B-O-I. You could just be a boy.
Boy.
What's up, boy?
What's his name with the clock?
Band? Yeah, what was the band?
Clock?
Oh, yeah.
Boy.
Yeah. What's up, boy?
Can you imagine trying to raise, and I know a lot of our friends do, and we've had that conversation where somebody thought they were binary or non-binary until they found out what it meant. And they were like, no, I'm not non-binary. But I can't imagine trying to raise a child in this. Because this is even coming into the schools now.
Oh, fuck yeah.
And your kid's coming home and they're asking you these questions. You're like, I have to go do research. I can't even answer you right now because
our friend had to go do fucking homework and figure out what the fuck.
You have to do homework to be able to explain and help your child understand gender.
You don't want to just be like, that's fucked up. Shut up. Quit worrying about it.
Here's the reason why I'm not a parent, because that's what I would do. I'd be like, shut up, you're a girl. Get over it. You're a girl. If you don't like it,
and then you're the mom. It's like, my mom doesn't love me.
My mom doesn't appreciate
and then she's on
pain.
Fucking TikTok and you're in jail.
Or no, but she's on Dr. Phil.
Some shit.
And then we have to do a paternity test and find out she's not even mine, even though she came out of my womb.
Fucking right. Like, what the fuck? Fucking don't get it. Cheers, everybody. Holy shit. Happy Saturday. Goddamn. There's just too much with it.
I mean, I probably was very insensitive just now by making fun of this article, but for Christ's sake.
I
can only handle so much before I just start being inappropriate.
I think that's everybody. That's pretty much fucking everybody. Speaking of can only handle so much, fucking Taylor Swift.
Fucking Taylor Swift is still in the news. No, well, there's nothing really, like there's nothing. So
she's just upset. I think
I will talk about she's very upset. She is very upset. But I'm just amazed that
they canceled all the fucking tickets for
with
the next day.
Everything going on in this world. Taylor Swift concerts are making the news every day since Wednesday. And I'm not talking like just a blurb. It's like a 5-minute segment about the woes of Taylor. So even the broadcast
Taylor Swift.
one of the girls at the broadcaster on one of the shows I watched, her friend waited in line for 8 hours
for what?
To get Taylor Swift tickets.
And she didn't get them.
She finally got on. They charged her credit card, but then the site crashes. They don't know if they have tickets, even though her credit card has been charged. I'm sure they probably figured it out by now.
No, canceled. I thought they canceled all the ticket sales, though.
No, they did for Friday, for yesterday's, for the general population.
You know what she should do? She just go like wherever Woodstock was and just put like a 12-hour concert on.
For free?
Just for fucking free.
I mean, but then she won't get her money.
She's got plenty.
But I love how it goes. She says, it goes without saying that I'm extremely protective of my fans. You guys know I don't like Taylor, so this is me making fun of her. She wrote on Instagram on Friday, it's really difficult for me to trust an outside entity with these relationships and loyalties, and excruciating for me to just watch mistakes happen with no recourse. Here's the fucking thing that finally made me roll. A senator from a Democratic senator
AOC came out
and said, I find this is no, it wasn't AOC, I don't think.
Yeah,
but
it was AOC.
I don't think the one I saw was AOC is what I'm telling you. But she was saying, my concern is for the consumers and that there is no...
That was AOC.
There's no competition.
Because they own, Live Nation and Twitter.
Really, bitch? Twitter why don't you go fix something important?
Yeah, she doesn't. She's a retard.
How about you worry about people who don't have food on their tables because it's...
Oh, no.
Of 30% APR on your credit card fucking coming up. I mean, that's real.
That's real.
These people who are buying their Taylor Swift tickets on their credit card are about to get double fucked because they had to wait in line for 8 hours and now they have a 30% APR in 2 months on that $1,200 they spent on tickets.
Look at Beth being fiscally responsible over here.
Gravy. I mean, I find it funny that this is such an earth-shattering thing. I guess I'm not a Swiftie, so
You're not. Is that what it is?
The frustration is lost on me. I'd punch her in the face.
No, you wouldn't, because her security would shoot you.
I'm not gonna do it, but if I had the chance, I would.
No, you wouldn't.
You
She's a 32-year-old chick that just says
so she could kick my ass because she's 20 years younger than me. So
no, that's not the case.
I get the right to try to hit her in the face and see what she does. Because
she's that famous.
She's nails on a chalkboard for me. Yesterday we're in a team meeting and they were talking about
how
it.
You really feel about
they were talking about it because somebody in the group was trying to get tickets for her and her daughter, and I was like, I can't contribute to this conversation. They were like, why? I was like, I can't. I wasn't quite that right. I was like, I can't stand Taylor Swift, and I have no idea why you'd want to go to her concert from my perspective. And she thought it was so damn funny. She does have a little girl. I'm sure that's why. Because I would hope as a grown-ass woman.
Even if she has a little girl, that grown-ass mom.
But the people I saw on the stuff they were all grown-ass women going, this is so frustrating and outright ridiculous. And I was like, do you have a job?
No. They don't.
Did you take the day off to get those tickets for those 8 hours? Absolutely. I certainly hope so.
You got an elf on the shelf thing going on?
Oh, yeah. I sent you the article so you can show the picture. Hold on.
A ranch elf on the shelf?
It's ranch on a branch.
A ranch on a branch.
Ranch on a branch
All right.
is the new competition for elf on a shelf.
Okay.
And so the character, you can share the picture when you get it up. Yeah. The character aims to push over elf on a shelf. So this is Ranchy.
All right.
Ranchy is a new challenger for Elf on the Shelf.
Okay.
And Ranchy's the star of a Hidden Valley Ranch on a Branch holiday tale.
Right.
It borrows heavily from Elf on the Shelf, where they tell people that the elf is watching so that children behave. This one says that if he can inspire people to spread joy, which give him powers to achieve his dream of becoming a real bottle of ranch dressing.
That's stupid as shit.
He wants to be like, you want to know how much this bad boy was? This is what cracks me up. $30.
For that?
And it already sold out. There's a waiting list now. I'm like, wait, I wouldn't think anybody would buy this. And they sold out.
Ranch on a branch.
Ranch on a branch. Ranchy.
It's fun.
I mean, it is fun. I thought it was funny. I wonder how much, because one of the girls was like, $30. How much is Elf on a Shelf? I'd imagine it's got to be at least $30 as well.
I don't know.
Let's Google it.
How much is an Elf on a Shelf?
Hey, Siri.
How
much is Elf on a Shelf?
I need a refill of my evening mimosa.
$30. Elf on the Shelf.
Oh, shit.
Kit consists of the Elf on the Shelf, a Christmas traditional book, and Scout Elf. So, yeah, it's the same price. I think I would take the Elf. Just leave it out for a second. I think I would take the Ranchy over the Elf on the Shelf because Elf on the Shelf is just for kids. But as a ranch lover, I could make Ranchy's dream come true of putting him places my dogs can't get.
Yeah.
Because Bomber gets that bad boy, he's going to be like, where's the squeaky?
Rip him up.
Yep.
Moosey, on the other hand, would just chill out. DJ did say most of his daughters and friends are friends in college are either gay or trans. So yeah, that makes sense. He also said, so glad I'm done with that goddamn elf. So yeah, it makes sense. I mean,
most of her friends are gay or trans?
Yeah, in college.
Well, lots of gay friends in college and growing up in Phoenix, we had lots of gay friends.
Yeah, I'm not bad. That's fine.
Yeah,
just how it goes. You do you.
They like to dance. I like to dance. My gay friends, that is.
Yeah.
And they thought you were a baby bear.
That was only when we went to that one gay club. Why did we?
That was always the gay club that we went to, though. It was Charlie's, right?
I don't remember.
Charlie's, and it was somebody's birthday is why you went. I had been a couple times with like Steph and other, and a bunch of our gay friends. I had been with TJ and Lisa a time or two. It was a fun bar.
Yeah.
Just went there and danced.
Dance Revolution. Only it was a really gay bar.
And then I also girlfriend, her name was Marissa. She was gay, and I went to a lesbian bar, And I was much more comfortable in a gay bar than a lesbian bar.
Were you just getting eyeballed by all the women?
Well, so little bit by some of the girls, but here's the thing. Guys go to a lesbian bar and still hit on girls, even though it's a lesbian bar. I got hit on by guys and I'm like, see where I'm at, right? Why would you think I was into you?
Really?
I think their whole thing is like, maybe I can change her,
convert her.
Yeah.
Back to
and I'm like,
hetero.
if you have to hang out in a lesbian bar, you need a lot more help.
Well, they know like Tempe's right down the road, right?
This was in downtown Phoenix.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When they know Tempe's right down the road.
Right, where all the
60,000 fucking
regular bars on the
we talked about
on the main strip.
Exactly.
Yeah,
we talked about this.
I just like the one time this one guy was like, "Hey," and I was like, "Are you talking to me? Because if I'm here, don't you think I like girls?" He was like, "Well, you don't look like you like girls." I'm like, "These girls look like they like girls, but I don't look like I like girls. I mean, how do you know if I like vagina or not?"
It's your aura.
My aura was red when everybody else's was purple
or blue or something. Whatever. Rapper launches pet accessory brand. Your dog can now dress like Snoop Dogg.
This is kind of funny, actually, though.
Snoop Dogg is reaching out to new customers. Rapper and entrepreneur is expanding into pet fashion with Snoop Doggy dogs.
Snoop Doggy.
I think it's awesome. He said, if my dogs ain't fresh, I ain't fresh.
What's that mean?
If his dogs ain't fresh.
What does fresh mean? Oh, okay.
Styling. Honey, come on.
Oh, I'm old.
The dogs in their apparel are a reflection of the THA dog himself. So they got to look the role of the top dog. You dig?
Digging it.
So you can actually, they've got all a bunch of shit. So they've got a dog bowl rendered in shining gold and adorned with a real metal chain.
Oh, that's funny.
A stuffed dog toy in the shape of a marijuana joint with Snoop's face on it. That's definitely the one I'm fucking getting for the dogs.
What is it?
Lucy. It's a joint with Snoop Dogg's face on it.
I will not.
It's fucking awesome.
I will not give that to Lucy. She loves her babies and she loves her pink elephant. She doesn't need more than her pink elephant.
He's only got one baby.
What would be funny is to give that to Bomber and have him walk around with it in his mouth before he tries to rip out the squeaky part.
Oh, that'd be so fucking funny. Snoop Dogg was without question the most fitting and amazing partner, said the co-founder of Little Earth Productions. I just think it's hilarious. It's Snoop Dogg. It makes sense, right?
I love it. I mean, he's partnered with Martha Stewart for a cookbook. This was just next on his list.
Right. It's awesome. So I just wanted to share that. If you guys need any Christmas gifts, go out there and get that.
Is there a website or something?
Yeah, it's you just go out and find the
Snoop Dogg Company.
The dog company. Hang on a second, I'll give you the name of it again. I think I just said Snoop Doggy Dogs.com. It's just Snoop Doggy Dogs. I don't know. Let me try it real quick. We'll try it real quick. Snoop Doggy Dog Line.
So while you do that, I will jump on to the next story and say that I am so glad we went to Disney World when we went to Disney World.
Oh, Jesus, yeah.
So Disney World to hike Magic Kingdom prices to as high as $189 for entry.
Perfect timing to do that, right when we're in a recession.
Well, here's the thing that drives me crazy. Like, we know all these companies came out with their third quarter results and they're all making bank, right? And yet we continue to raise the costs on people who are barely getting by. But to be fair, really, for a normal day at Disney World, it's going from $109 to $124. So it's increasing $15, which isn't bad. I would still go.
That's 13%.
But 13%. I don't remember paying $109 when we went. I feel like it was like $89 or $90 or something. Well, we got discount because we got so many at once, maybe.
Yeah.
But tickets closer to like special dates. So, for example, the week of Christmas, the week of New Year's, probably the week of spring break, 4th of July, like those that have special days in them, they will be $189 for park entry. Magic Kingdom.
What was that?
Special, like Christmas, New Year's.
$189
per person.
It's fucking
so if you have three kids plus the two of you, what is that?
You better be fucking wealthy.
100, and that's before you even pay for parking.
Yeah,
that's before you pay for food. What's 189 times 5, math boy?
189 times $5,000 after taxes.
I mean, It was a blast.
Yeah.
I know we have friends that are going often. Do they get season? Do they get season passes? Season passes aren't changing.
Yeah, but like, how many people are going? Like, the only people that need fucking season passes are the people that live in that.
Well, I thought they had season passes.
Yeah, they go. I don't know if they do still.
They used to, right?
They used to, but they go like 3 or 4 times. They even got a fucking timeshare down there. Right? They
really?
They love Disney World.
Well, they're not going to love it anymore if they have to pay $189 a ticket.
God, right?
Magic Kingdom will be priced at or above other theme parks due to the incredible demand, as it remains the most visited theme park in the world. Magic Kingdom, which one was that? That's the one with all the animals, right?
Magic Kingdom is the one with the castle.
What was the one with the animals? There's Epcot, Magic Kingdom, World.
The wild one.
Yeah, Wildlife or something.
Yeah.
So, it is great. I love it. See, Epcot tickets will be hiked between $114 to $179, while Disney Hollywood Studios will cost $124 to $179. Animal Kingdom, that's the one, will be the only park to keep its current price range of $109 to $159. I mean, as much as I'd like to go back, I don't think 3 of Disney World's annual passes, the Incredible Pass, Sorcerer, and Pirate, will also get a price increase amid surging demand. Currently, new sales of the Incredible Pass, Sorcerer, and Pirate annual passes are paused, but they are still available for renewal.
That's a lot of cash, though. So you're like, okay, so you go to a park a day.
What's an Incredible Pass? Because it says the Incredible Pass will increase from $13.99.
$13?
No, $1,399.
That's got to be all the park passes for like a few days or something like that. Like, it's going to be like a multi-park pass. Multi-pass.
But it's weird because they're saying increase, but it says we'll increase to $13.99 from $12.99. And the other Sorcerer Pass will increase to $9.69 from $8.99.
It's a fucking, you've given me a lot of numbers and I can't think about all that shit right now.
I just don't think we're going to be going back to Disney World.
Way too fucking much.
Honestly, as an adult, do I need to go more than once? And if I did, I would probably only go to Magic Kingdom.
Once every 10 years.
I would, and even then, I still think I would only go to Magic Kingdom.
Stuff.
I know most people love
Disney
Epcot.
World.
Yeah, Magic Kingdom.
Well, that's all the different parks.
No.
Excuse me.
We just said that.
Yeah, we've gone through this, honey. Yeah.
Magic Kingdom Park. That is the main park. That is Disney World's main park. That is the castle.
What's going on with her?
But I know. See, like, I don't ever need to do Epcot again. Epcot was interesting.
Yeah, I don't do that.
But most people say they would do Epcot over other stuff, and I'm like, why? And they're like, well, we like food and drink, and I'm like, there's this thing called bars and restaurants
everywhere else. Yeah.
Can you do around the world? I'm like, I'm pretty sure.
I don't need to do it. I can just
go to
can I get a
we used to go to in Phoenix all the time, and there's one at the
give me a Guinness, give me a this.
There's one at La Cantera, the one that has like 99 beers on tap.
Oh yeah.
Yard House.
Let's
go to the fucking Yard House. Beers around the world on tap.
Absolutely. So no.
Again tonight, I'm kind of being bitchy again tonight. Like I'm going through a phase of
tired of shit. People fucking
I'm just
other
tired.
people over.
I can't wait to get my CPAP.
Beth has sleep apnea.
Severe. What do they call it? Severe.
I don't know what the other words were. Severe sleep apnea. Basically she stops breathing in the middle of the night.
Several times.
Thankfully, I was there to save her life in New Hampshire.
Well, no, you didn't save my life in the sense that I started breathing on my own. I think you saved my life because maybe I won't be tired all the fucking time.
Or fucking sleep.
Over and over and over again. I got the one day we'll have to put the picture out there.
Like, yep, I suck at sleeping.
Well, no, the one where I was like, this isn't 50 seconds. I can't even hold my breath that long. How the fuck did I not take a breath for 50 seconds in my sleep? Everything's so relaxed. I'm not thinking about holding my breath.
Yep.
But I can hold my breath for like 30 seconds and I think I'm dying.
Yeah.
Anyways, so maybe that's why I'm so bitchy, because I'm just always tired. But yeah.
Know. But she's going to get that fixed. Now you have to sleep with a goddamn Darth Vader mask.
I'd probably do. But they also have other, like FDA just approved a mouthpiece that's supposed to like hinge your jaw a little bit forward so that you don't relax those muscles that cause the sleep apnea.
Okay.
Dude, I read this whole article. They have like robotic shit out there for this now where they can implant like a little generator thing that I guess flexes your muscles. I'm not going that far. I'm not going that deep.
I'll just hook up like a little electrode, like some 9 volts.
But
thank you for sharing your medical updates.
But I'm also thinking I need to get checked for deviated septum because that contributes to.
Jam a pipe up your nose, fix that shit.
I need to ask her if it helped her at all.
I don't know.
I have somebody that has lived this life. So.
So official UK advice given to England fans in case they get arrested in Qatar.
Huh? What number are we on?
This is the FIFA World Cup story. So FIFA, the World Cup is getting ready to kick off.
Right.
There's all sorts of fucking controversy over this shit.
Because beers are $90 a pop.
The beers, the this, the that, like how they're dealing with their fucking labor over there. They're like, people are dying all over the fucking place.
Why?
And shit like that. Because they're taking people from third world countries
to come do the hard labor.
Come do the hard labor.
Where is it?
It's in Qatar.
Where's that?
Over there. The other side of the planet. The dry parts.
You don't know where it's really at then, is what you're saying.
Pull up a map.
Is it like in Africa or?
No, it's in there.
Europe?
Middle East kind of place. Something like that. Anyway, they have all the oil. It's those guys that wear the turbans.
I'm sure somebody will tell us on the chat.
So the World Cup begins tomorrow in Qatar, and a Qatari official have already been vocal about the country's customs and traditions. Wait until I go through the shit. You're gonna be like, "Yep, not going there." Ahead of its kickoff, not that we have enough money to go to Qatar anyway. Because basically, like a rental car is like a Ferrari. Whatever. The country's values are very different to
Allison.
many other nations, and plenty of fans traveling to attend the World Cup are unsure of what they're allowed to do, especially given some of the rules that have appeared to have been changed at the last minute. The sale of alcohol at the World Cup stadiums has suddenly been banned. They're not allowing any sale of booze.
So no more $90 beers inside.
Remember, that was like the sin
Don't they
tax.
go, ayo, ayo, ayo?
Well, you're not going to be able to do that.
They're not going to do that there because they're not going to be drunk enough to go ayo, ayo, ayo.
So, despite FIFA and Qatar previously reaching an agreement on the matter, so even holding hands with a friend or loved one, whilst socially acceptable in the UK or anywhere else,
so I can't hold your hand,
is illegal in Qatar.
I can't hold your hand.
Nope. Drinking alcohol or being drunk in public, swearing in public, and even giving somebody a check that bounces are all criminal offenses.
So why would anybody approve to have it there?
Oh, because they make money. FIFA makes money.
Who fucking
FIFA
cares?
is a criminal fucking organization.
I mean, I feel like you're just setting people up to be arrested and thrown in jail for 9 months.
Plus fans who previously been told that they will be welcome and should feel safe during the World Cup have plenty of reasons to worry. So if a visitor from the UK does find themselves in the wrong side of the law, it's important that they have advice from officials on their home. Basically, they need to notify the embassy that they're going and that they have express permission to reach out to all of their family and say, hey, you guys need to, like, so proactively.
What do you mean express permission? Before I leave, I have to get permission to say I'm going to the cup?
No, this. If I get arrested there, the embassy can't notify my family legally.
Why?
That's just how it goes, right? So I have to.
Is that in any nation or just
I don't know,
specifically this location?
Right? Okay. So in England, or for England, so the key is that you pre-notify the embassy that if I get arrested, you have permission to tell all my fucking family and friends.
Thing. Okay,
so so that then they can start the legal proceedings because the embassy can't do anything as far as legal proceedings or anything as far as that goes. So basically,
our thing is doing something. I just saw it jump.
Basically, I know it's been doing it. It said we'll do all we properly can to
all we can, but you're still fucked. You're fucked. Go have fun and don't get in trouble.
Remember, imagine just being at a bar and accidentally kissing over your $90 pint.
Because you spent $500 on beer and now you want to make out.
Who the fuck?
I get that for FIFA, it's a investment to have it in these places that can afford it.
Money.
But you're talking about people dying because they're bringing in third world citizens to do the work. So shady, that should be like criminal.
Even some of the players are starting to come out and be like, this is the fucking
This is criminal. If you go in there and you live your life, but you don't live by their laws, you're going to get thrown in jail and probably never seen again. Why would you have it someplace like that?
I'd be like, fuck it. Remember Russia during like the Olympics? Where they're like fucking, they didn't have doors hanging. They were eating like fucking
dirty
gross shit. There was
and
random dogs running through shit. Like,
I don't understand why you do this shit. Like, go to countries that are
respect
friendly,
people,
are friendly, and aren't looking for a reason just to throw people in jail.
So he said, nope. This GJ spent plenty of time in Qatar and Saudi.
Where is it?
Both should be wiped off the fucking map.
Okay.
Shitholes, masks, and pretty
I
buildings.
agree.
That's an awesome way to put it. Yeah, fuck those places. I just think it's fucked up. And it literally is just about the money. That's all it's fucking
That's
about.
so bad.
Yeah. Fucking.
It is what's the word I'm looking for? It's almost like
It's a sham.
FIFA's the mob and they don't care about who gets hurt.
Fucking absolutely.
Who gets hurt as long as they get
Yep.
their money and they get what they want.
Yeah.
And everybody else be damned.
Dude, some of the FIFA like people that run it and stuff.
So here's what needs to happen.
Arrested for
the
all
teams
sorts of
need to
money
start,
laundering.
and I know they probably can't because it's
They're in
probably
on
in their
the team.
contract. No, the players need to be like, no, I'm not going.
That's what I'm saying. I think some of the players are already like starting to say.
I don't think they're not saying they're not going. I think they're expressing their
satisfaction,
dislike and dissatisfaction in the fact that it's there, but they're still going to go play because from a competitive nature, they don't want to not participate.
Right.
All
right.
I don't even care for soccer anyway. You know what? I like soccer. Mostly because I dated a guy who played soccer, so that made it interesting for me. I think it's a great game. The team here just literally won the SAFA or whatever they are. They just won their division championship. But they had a parade for them at the Riverwalk, and the group was so small I felt bad. But I was like,
nobody
I
pays
would go to a
attention
soccer game here.
Yeah.
Would you go to a soccer game? I think that might be fun.
It'd be fun, but I think
it's more
really
fun
want
than
to sit
football.
there for 90 minutes.
Football, you sit there for 4 hours.
I don't know.
2. You sit there for
I don't
2
really
hours.
give a shit about sport.
I like sports live.
I like baseball game every once in a while.
Live.
Yeah.
Not on TV.
Football used to be fun. I'm kind of over it. I'm kind of over
I've
all sorts of shit.
never been a big football girl. I don't get it, first of all. And if I don't get it, I don't like it.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't
Just
know.
me.
That's just sad.
End of
Well,
the world is coming, so fuck it. We're all gonna die anyway. At some point. I mean, we're all gonna
this is
die.
our last story, babe.
Yep. So we'll get into some of the feel goods real quick after that. Supercomputer that made the chilling apocalypse prediction reckons world could end by 2050.
I'll be dead.
Dun, dun, dun.
How old will I be in 2050?
It's only fucking
30 years?
6 years. 30,
Well, I'll at
years.
least be 80 something, so I'll be okay with it.
So you'd be 90.
80. No.
Yeah, you'd be about 90, 88, 90, something like that.
If I'm 52 and it's 30 years from now, wouldn't I be like 82?
Yeah, hashtag math, something like that. Yeah. So it uses a advanced algorithm has predicted the end of the world could come upon us with a theory suggesting that life could end as we know it in 2050.
An asteroid?
Hopefully. The eerily precise machine made the alarming prediction that and is designed to foretell patterns in human civilization.
Based off what?
Algorithms. It was created by top university professors in 1973 and since.
But
made
what
a
are the
handful of predictions.
algorithms based off of? Wow, I'm getting a little buzzed because I can't even say algorithms. What are the
Happy
algorithms
Saturday.
based off of?
It's all. I mean, algorithms
And
are
then
all
I don't
based
tell
on
you,
like.
this supercomputer didn't say it will be a nuclear war.
Let's see if it gets into
It
that.
will
At this
be
stage, around 2040 to
asteroid.
2050, civilized life as we know it on this planet will cease to exist. The device, which was commissioned by
zombie
the Club
apocalypse.
of Rome and dubbed World One, also warned that driving cleaner cars and lowering birth rates
Oh Lord!
is such a small change that it's almost irreverent when it comes to this.
At least somebody called out the
world.
chain. The
So all I'm saying is, don't worry about soccer. Don't worry about Elon.
I'm gonna be 80 something
Don't
years
worry
old.
about
I'm not gonna
all
give a
these
shit about
things.
anything by the time I'm 65.
We're just gonna be laughing at it all.
I'm gonna just be drinking and partying because I'm retired.
Yep.
Working at Pottery Barn part time.
Or not.
65?
Be sitting in the middle of a crater. Just be like, well,
Not 65. 82.
whatever. It's all good. All right, let's get into the feel good.
I'm not scared
quick.
to die. I mean, I'm scared of dying, but I'm not scared to die because I'm going to meet my Lord and Maker and see my moms again.
She's going to judge you.
She's going to punch me in the face for how often I say fuck. She's like, I counted everyone and you're at 15 million.
You're going to be up there like, Jesus Christ, Mom.
I don't use JC in vain. I don't. Unless I like all of a sudden get really shocked.
Smacking about it.
What do you call it when they clept, or what is it called when they hit you in the back of the head?
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah.
What's your feel good today?
My feel good.
The plain dog, and
I mean, can you imagine? It's about puppies.
Give me 1 second. I accidentally closed the audio.
So, there was a plane crash.
Yep. I got it right here.
Plane crash lands some dog. What's this doing?
You want me to read it for you?
No. Some dogs ready for adoption. So in Wisconsin on Tuesday, there was a plane that crashed at the Western Lakes golf course.
Yeah, like they did a belly down.
They did
on the golf course.
They did a belly down and they sheared off their wings.
Yeah. They had a ton of dogs on us.
They had 52 dogs on this plane that were going from Louisiana and some New Orleans and somewhere else. So two places out of Louisiana that had they have high stray, so they're trying to get them so they can bring other dogs in.
Look at a few.
Here
we go.
Can you? Well, yeah, but there's also should be a play button up above. That one little one with his little nose. Can you click that while I talk about it? So they're in Waukesha County.
No free ads.
Huh?
Nope, go for it.
Oh, and the plane crashed just after 9 a.m. on Tuesday. And here's the crazy thing. The maintenance workers that were in the clubhouse felt it. Like it hit so hard, they felt the building shake.
Yeah.
And so that's when they went out and noticed the plane. 3 humans, 52 dogs. Everybody survived there were some minor injuries. So 3 adults went to the hospital for treatment for non-life-threatening injuries. Most of the dogs were fine. There was 7 or 8 of them that were a little scraped up. Like you will see that that one dog that you showed has scratches on the tip of his nose, probably like he ran into his kennel.
Mm-hmm.
At the time, there were 7 of the 52, 21 stayed in that county. Several were already adopted by the first responders who responded. And it was really sweet because one of the maintenance guys said, this just proves the point that my mom said all dogs come from heaven.
Yeah.
Because these dogs dropped out of the sky.
Aww.
I thought it was sweet.
So here's coming up. The dog's coming up right now.
Yes. And they have names already. And how cute
super
it
cute.
is.
Yeah,
Wait, hold on. There's one that they showed 3. That's the one that has the scratches on his nose. And then this one wants to be a lap dog, which makes sense because he's little. But they are still hoping to get the other 21 minus 7 is 14. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The other 14 adopted here soon, but they're all doing well. The humans are doing well.
Hell yeah. It's always good.
That was my feel good.
That's good.
I like it when
my feel good
you can rescue doggies.
Yeah. Was just first taste of Thanksgiving. You made first batch of ooey gooeys. Thank you. It was delicious.
Good.
I think we came back with
probably 2 bites for you and 1 bite for me.
Yeah. Everybody loved them. So happy Thanksgiving, or just be getting to that.
Getting the spirit of the.
Right?
Better start stretching that stomach out so that you can eat a lot on Thursday.
Walking into fucking Walmart to get kitty litter, boxing litter, and all these shit.
Because it's getting so cold, we have to make it so that we can close the garage door at nighttime, and Kitty shouldn't be pooping in our little garden either, because then it'll start to stink. But
nonetheless, I was like, the weather outside
is frightful.
I was like, son of a bitch,
so I told you on Sirius, they already are playing Christmas music, which I'm like, I'm boycotting you until December 1st, or at least the Saturday after Thanksgiving.
What are you gonna do? Fuck it, Saturday. It's cold.
Thanks for joining us, guys. I know this was random.
We had a great night. Real quick, today in history, President Lincoln delivered the Gettysburg Address on November 19th, 1863, in a dedication of a military cemetery at Gettysburg, Pennsylvania. Like 45,000 people lost their lives in 3 days in a very pivotal war. So just want to throw that out there. Aside from that, we'll be back on Wednesday, right before for our Thanksgiving Eve show, and then back to normal.
I will be drunk because I will have baked all day. Not
really, yeah,
but maybe. I mean, I will have baked all day, but I may or may not be drunk. So
all right. Well, just throwing it out there. Thank you for giving me that
Heads up.
Heads up.
I mean,
Appreciate
fair
that.
warned is forewarned.
Yeah,
Forewarned is
exactly.
fair warned.
Absolutely.
So
thank you all. Have a great rest of your weekend.
hey guys, thanks
We
for
love you.
joining on a random
Cheers.
Saturday night. Appreciate you guys. Love
Be
you.
good.
See you on
Be
Wednesday.
safe. Cheers.